What if you could have your own Telegram chatbot that automatically responds to messages, notifies you about your new leads, or even chats with your users, all built in Python in under 10 minutes? Let's build this together. So first, what you need to do is you need to create a new Telegram bot. So in order to do that, you need to go to web.telegram.org and then you need to follow the instructions on the screen so that you can log in successfully. So it's going to ask you to scan the barcode from your phone, and then you need to open the Telegram application on your mobile phone, scan this barcode, and then this is going to basically give you access to the web Telegram version. So once you're inside Telegram, what you need to do is you need to search for BotFadder. So from the search bar here, what you need to search is basically BotFadder, and then you need to start a new chat with BotFadder. And once you start a new chat, what you need to do is you need to type /new bot, and then this is a command which tells BotFadder that you want to create a new bot in Telegram. And once you type the command, then you basically need to follow the steps which are listed just in front of you. So the first step will be to choose a name for this chatbot, and you can see that the name should follow like specific name convention. So the name of the bot should finish with _bot, and it should be a unique name that doesn't exist. So you need to choose this carefully. And as you can see, I tried a few times and eventually it worked. So this is the name of our chatbot, which is test AI tutorial 123 and then _bot. And if the name is correct and Telegram accepts that, then it's going to give you a notification message to say, okay, congratulations, this is your new bot. And this message also contains some useful information, which is the token. So the token is used to access the bot programmatically. So you need to save this token in a safe place, because anyone who gets access to this token, they can read all the messages that this bot can receive. They can delete the bot, they can do anything that they want with this bot if they have this token. So you need to make sure that you keep this secure and you store this somewhere safe. So what you need to do is you need to make a copy of this token, because we're going to need that in our Python script, which we're going to write next. So once you have your Telegram token ready, what you need to do next is you need to create a new project in PyCharm. So I've already created a project called Python Telegram bot, and it contains just one file, which is called bot.py. In this file, we're importing application builder, command handler, message handler, and then filters. And all of those imports, they come from telegram.ext. And in order to get access to this library, you basically need to install this first. So the library is called python-telegram-bot, and you need to do pip install python telegram bot, and this is going to install this library in your virtual environment. So if you want to see the documentation behind this library, you can just go to python-telegrambot.org, and then in here you can see like a small example on how to run this library by providing your Telegram token. And you can also see like detailed documentation about how to use it, all the different functions that it has. So once you have installed the necessary library, then the next step is to define your token. So we're defining our token right at the top of this script. And then we're defining two asynchronous functions. So the first one is called start, and then the second one is called echo. So the start function is going to be called every time someone starts a conversation with our chatbot. And then as soon as they press the button to start a conversation with our chatbot, what's going to happen is the bot is going to send a message which says, "Hi there, I'm your bot." So you can modify this message however you want. So this is the initial message that the bot is going to send to your users or your customers. So the second function, which is the echo function, so what this does is basically as soon as the user types a message, then this function is going to be called, and then what this is going to do is it's going to send the message back to our users or customers, and then it's just going to repeat the message that they've sent. So it's going to say "you said" and then the original message that our users or customers have sent. After this, what we're doing is we're creating an application builder. So you can see that we're creating an instance of this application builder. Then we're setting the token to the token that we've defined at the top. And finally, we call the build function just to create this application builder. And after this, on line 12 and 13, we're adding two different handlers. So the first one is a command handler, because start is a command. So basically you create a command handler and then you say when the command is start, then we want to execute this function, which is our start function that we've defined on line 5 and 6. And similarly, we define another handler. In this case, it's going to be a message handler. And this message handler takes some filters. So basically, we say that the message should be of type text and it shouldn't be a command. So Telegram by default, it has a list of predefined commands. And then by using this filter, we're going to ignore all of the built-in commands from Telegram, and we're just going to process any user messages that might come to the bot. And we register this function, which is the echo function. And finally, what we do is we call run polling. And what this is going to do is it's going to run continuously. And as soon as someone starts a conversation with our chatbot, or they're in the middle of the conversation and they type a message, then it's either going to call the start function or the echo function, and then the messages will be processed accordingly. So now that we are ready with our script, it's time to run it and see if our Telegram bot actually works as expected. So let's hit the run button, and now our application is up and running. Let's go to our Telegram bot, and in here you can see that we still have our conversation with botfather. So in order to start a conversation with our chatbot, what we can do is we can type on this link, which is coming from the botfather message, or you can just search for this username on Telegram, and then this is basically going to take you to the same place as this hyperlink. I'm going to click on this hyperlink, and then this is going to start a new conversation with our chatbot. So let's click on this, and as you can see, it opened a brand new conversation with our chatbot. And then in here, what you need to do is you need to click on the start button in the top right hand side. So once you have clicked the start button, then it's going to send the /start command, and then this is going to trigger the bot. And as you can see, our bot replied to this conversation, "Hi there, I'm your bot." And this matches exactly what we defined in the code. So if we just go back to PyCharm, you can see that whenever the start function is invoked, then this is the message that gets sent. And now if we say something else, for example, "How are you?" what's going to happen is basically the bot is going to reply with the same message, and it's just going to say, "You said, how are you?" In the next video, we're going to take this Telegram chatbot to the next level by adding some custom ChatGPT responses. So instead of just replying with the same response every time, just like we did now, We're going to integrate OpenAI, which is going to use ChatGPT behind the scenes, and it's going to provide some custom responses. So if you don't want to miss out this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and you will get a notification once the video has been published. If you found this video useful, please like it and subscribe to the channel. If you want to get access to the code behind this video, or if you need any further assistance with setting up your Telegram chatbot, you can join my school community. The link should be down below in the description. It's completely free and you don't need to pay anything. Thank you very much for your time and see you in the next video.